Have you ever wondered why you feel stuck? It's because your brain is wired for survival, not fulfillment. Discover how neuroscience, spirituality, and intuition come together to rewire your brain, unleash your potential, and create a life of joy and purpose. Transform your mind, transform your life. After applying these ideas, my anxiety was dramatically reduced, and I found a clarity I never thought possible. This isn't another self-help talk. It's a science-based journey to your transformation. Your future self is waiting for you. Are you ready to answer the call? Which of these concepts resonates most with you and do you feel could be the starting point for your own transformation? What if the key to a life of fulfillment isn't what you consume, but what you cultivate? In the vast fog of information, the real trap isn't bad information, but the paralysis of overload. We have been taught to be mere containers, repeating other people's truths. But the new era whispers to us a more urgent call, to be architects of our own consciousness. This is not just a call to think, but to be thought itself. Synchronizing the mind and the cosmos, the brain, that encapsulated cosmos, is not a rigid hard drive. It is a quantum garden, malleable and vibrant, in constant dialogue with the frequencies of the universe. Brain plasticity, far from being a mere adaptation mechanism, is the echo of a higher intelligence manifesting in matter. It's not just about repetition, it's in cognitive disruption that the real magic happens. When we challenge a deeply held belief, we not only generate a neural microcrisis, but we unleash a shower of synapses, a blossoming of dendrites that reconfigure our mental hardware. The organic algorithmic flow. Imagine a network of neural pathways that light up to the rhythm of your deepest intentions. When you align your attention with gratitude, joy, or focus, you're not simply feeling. You're activating specific pathways, strengthening neural highways for resilience and joy. Neuroscience reveals that optimism is not an innate quality, but a skill that can be trained. Practicing mindfulness and constructive positive thinking is not an act of faith, but an act of brain re-engineering. It's the power of the mind to shape its own architecture, demonstrating that we are the co-creators of our life experience. If our thoughts construct our neural reality, what reality underlies the thinker who is choosing those thoughts? Are we the architect or the consciousness observing the architecture? In the frantic search for logic, we have silenced the oldest and wisest voice within us, intuition. Modern science, with its functional MRIs and cardiac coherence studies, is beginning to unmask intuition not as mysticism, but as ultra-fast unconscious computation. The brain is not the only source of intelligence. The heart, with its own neural networks and electromagnetic field, processes and communicates information at a level that the rational mind can only hope to understand. Cultivating intuition is the act of synchronizing these intelligences. It is learning to listen to the whisper of the heart, the hunch, that subtle signal that guides us toward decisions more aligned with our purpose. By combining inner wisdom with rational analysis, we do not simply choose the most logical option, but the one that resonates with our deepest truth. It is a process of self-assisted navigation, where reason becomes the rudder and intuition the compass. Is intuition an echo of universal knowledge, or the manifestation of a future self who has already experienced these decisions? Spiritual technologies for the digital age. Ancient practices such as meditation, yoga, and contemplation, often relegated to the realm of the esoteric, are actually advanced technologies for stress management and optimizing human performance. Science has shown that regular meditation not only reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, but also increases the density of gray matter in areas of the brain associated with empathy, compassion, and decision-making. These are not just rituals. They are neuroscientific protocols designed to hack the biology of stress and distraction. Integrating these practices into daily life is not a luxury, but a necessity in a world saturated with constant notifications and demands. It is the act of finding silence in the din, anchoring in the chaos. It is the way to recharge our emotional and mental batteries, allowing us to navigate the complexities of the modern world with serenity and clarity. If these ancient practices already contained the keys to well-being, what does this tell us about the cyclical nature of knowledge and wisdom that humanity has forgotten and must now rediscover? The synergy of collective consciousness. This content is not intended to be a simple read. It is a portal, an invitation to action. We encourage you not only to read these words, but to live them. Your brain is not what you think. Discover the secret science to rewire your mind and unlock your purpose. Tired of feeling like you're living on autopilot? Science has revealed the secret to hacking your mind. Stress, anxiety, and lack of purpose are not your destiny. They are the result of neural patterns that you can change.